The Dark Side of David Bowie, The Thin Duke. In 1976, David Bowie, the rock chameleon, transformed into his most controversial and dark persona, the Thin White Duke. This figure, a mad aristocrat and an emotionless Aryan Superman, emerged from his role as the alien Thomas Jerome Newton in the film The Man Who Fell to Earth. Duke Delgado wasn't just an aesthetic. He was a hollow man who sang of romance without feeling anything. His image, with neatly combed blonde hair, a white shirt and waistcoat, evoked a calculated coldness and amorality that, according to Bowie, was nothing more than a theatrical mask. However, behind this facade, a much harsher reality was hidden. This character became notorious for his supposedly profane *** street statements in interviews. Bowie would later dismiss them as mere theatrical remarks, but the truth of his erratic behavior had deep roots. During this period, he lived in a whirlwind of paranoia, fueled by an astronomical consumption of coke, ***, ***, and amphi, ***, Innis. By 1975, his mental state was so precarious that he had no memory of the recording sessions for the album Station to Station, an album that is now a rock masterpiece. Obsessed with the occult and sad ***, IC symbols, Bowie survived on peppers, milk, and drugs. The Thin Duke was, in his own words, a really nasty character, an ogre who consumed his creator. But this downward spiral wasn't the end, but a critical turning point. Bowie's personal struggles dangerously intertwined with his art, and the controversy surrounding him catalyzed a radical transformation. In 1976, Bowie abandoned Los Angeles and the Thin White Duke. He moved to West Berlin, seeking to rehabilitate himself and channel his inner demons. This move was not just an escape, but the beginning of one of the most experimental and acclaimed phases of his career, the famous Berlin Trilogy. During this time, Bowie immersed himself in avant-garde work, influenced by the writer William S. Burroughs and his cut-up technique, which allowed him to break linear narratives, and by German expressionist cinema. These influences provided him with a framework to process his fragmented mental state, resulting in raw and experimental albums. The Thin White Duke, despite his darkness, was not a chapter to be forgotten, but a catalyst. He was a reminder of how extreme personal circumstances can drive profound artistic changes, marking the end of one era and the birth of another. See you in the next video. Money